guys, welcome to Shay's Tube, and thank you for tuning in. I'm coming in with a quick live. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this live because I'm right in between doing something. So I wanted to come in and do this video regarding domestic violence because I did promise someone that I would tackle this subject in my live. But before we do that, guys, I want to ask you to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming video. All right. Let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. And thank you guys for tuning in. Also, welcome to our new subbies. Thank you for joining Shay's family. And thank you to everybody who's been with me for the longest. All right. Y'all, this is a very important topic. So hopefully people will come in and listen to it. You know how it goes, though. You know how it goes. Hey, downplay. Yes, it is. Stop playing over here. You don't want to hear because you know you be over there beating women asses, don't you? You be beating women asses, don't you, downplay? Don't you? How you doing, hon? But anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and tackle this. First of all, let's talk about what domestic violence is, because the thing about it, y'all, domestic violence just don't happen to women. All right. So I don't want to be unfair on my channel and just basically talk about women getting beat up. I'm going to talk about both. Okay. And hopefully I can get finished with this. If not, I'll finish this topic later on, but I just wanted to get it, touch bases on it quickly today. Okay. So here you go. What is domestic violence? Okay. In simple words, domestic violence, y'all, is just committed by someone in the victim's circle, domestic circle. This includes partners, ex-partners, immediate family members, other relatives, and family friends. The term domestic violence is used when there is a close relationship between the offender and the victim. So as you just heard, it is just not involving husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, things like that. It can be sister, brother, just anybody that's close, like a family member or something like that. Y'all remember in the chat, you cannot use no more than, God, I can't even remember today because I'm rushing. No more than 2 emojis and no all caps and no spamming. All right. Thank you so much. Hey, Jersey Rich. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. And I'm doing like 2 different things while I'm doing this live. Can you believe I'm actually sitting up here doing my son's schoolwork as well? Y'all, I'm a versatile person. Y'all just don't know. But anyway, again, we're not going to just go in on men. We're going to go in on women too, because they do the most. Okay. Like I told you guys before, I was telling you guys some of it last night, and then another time I was actually involved in a domestic situation about 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to tell you straight up, the dude tried his best to restrain himself. I was talking to the dude and the other dude, young dude, 21? The other dude was 18. I'm out here talking to the dudes and stuff, trying to calm him down and stuff. Here comes this little silly little ass girlfriend. She comes up here acting all stupid and ghetto and stuff. Next thing I know, she's hitting on him. So I'm telling her, don't hit the dude. Stop hitting him because he's not trying to hit you. Keep your hands to yourself, girl. Damn. This girl still talking to him, just still hitting him, just thinking she could just do it. The dude tried to contain himself. Okay. He really did. And she just kept on, y'all. She just kept on. And then he finally hit her and pushed her down. When he pushed her down, she had fell against me and I had my hand out. So when she fell against me, that's how I got my fingernail broken from all the way from almost like the middle part of my thumb, my thumbnail. Nail bed. And when she fell, I think he knocked her cell phone out of her hand, and it hit my car and put a little dent in my car, right? These new cars ain't shit, okay? A piece of crap. Okay, so anyway, after all that was over, because once he started hitting her and stuff, I couldn't stop him. I had his cousin try to stop him and stuff, which he eventually stopped and stuff like that. This girl was still fighting him back. I commend her for fighting him back. But the thing is, she should have kept her hands to herself from the get-go. He let her hit him about 4 or 5 times before he actually hit her back. All right. And so when everything was over and I was talking to them, I told his cousin he did a good job trying to restrain his cousin. And I also told the dude, I'm not taking her side because I did see that you were trying to restrain yourself so many times and she just kept on. So eventually the girl came over and started talking to me. And I'm like, girl, why did you keep on hitting him? Why did you hit him? And she told me her baby daddy be fighting her too. So she used to fight men. So therefore he walked up on her like he was about that life. So she showed him what's up basically. And I was like, I can understand you get mad and you're not going to stand for him walking up on you. But girl, you didn't have to hit him. You should have just walked away and stuff. So by this time, a whole nother altercation, went off between him and his cousin because they were like high or something and a little intoxicated. Plus they're young. She runs over there trying to help him, calm down. Which she did break up that fight. But the thing about it, when I told this chick to not hit him from the start, she should have listened. Okay, because you cannot, as a female, y'all must understand, you cannot go around hitting people. Keep your hands to yourself. I always say this because all men are not like some dudes. Some dudes you can hit, they're not going to hit you back unless you like do something dangerous. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you should be doing this. Okay, but you got some, you hit them, some will do it on the first hit. Some will wait around, tell you to stop, and you just don't stop, then they just lose it. So that's why, as women need to understand that you cannot be going around hitting people. You can't be hitting your man. Why do you want to hit him anyway? I thought you guys were dating. You're so in love. You're together. Why do you feel like you need to hit this dude? So if we don't want men to hit us, honestly, some women definitely need to keep their hands to themselves. And that's just on everything. Let me see what y'all saying over here. Yeah, I was breaking up that fight a couple of weeks ago. I could not stand out there and let these kids fight in front of my car and don't say nothing. Okay. And I already knew the girls were going to be the aggressor. I can tell. You know what I'm saying? I just knew she was, and I just couldn't stand there and let that happen. That's a whole nother topic right there, but I just couldn't do it. But like I just said, women, some of these women who like to hit men and think they're not going to get hit back, or they keep on hitting a particular type of man because he don't hit back, and then one day he finally hits back, then you want somebody to feel sorry for you. That's not going to happen because you need to learn how to keep your hands to yourself. Just like with these men who think they have the power, the authority, and the privilege to hit a woman if she talks back, if she cheats, if she does not do what she's supposed to do, or whatever the case is. Why do some of you guys think that you have that authority? Because you don't. And then these are the same type of dudes that will sit there and tell you they love you, they respect you, and all this other type of foolishness. If you respect your partner, honey, just like with a woman, you're not going to hit them and beat them and give them black eyes and beating them up all on Facebook and social media. I see one dude beat his girlfriend up on social media, and that's on everything. And this stupid ass girl screaming and hollering, and then staying with this dude. First of all, he hit her. He was fighting her because allegedly she was cheating, but I don't know if she was or not. But he was a cheater himself. How the hell are you going to cheat? And then when the woman cheat on you, you want to fight? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Don't be hitting no damn body. If you don't want somebody to cheat on you, then you don't cheat on them. You know what I'm saying? Keep your shit inside your pants, and maybe she'll keep hers, keep her stuff wrapped up. I don't understand why y'all do that. But anyway, this dude, she knew this dude was going to beat her ass. Instead of her going somewhere different, she goes and hooks up with him anyway. He beats her ass all up on Facebook and put it on social media. That's crazy. Why do some of these women sit here and just put up with this type of foolishness? When a man is beating your ass, I don't give a damn what he say. He does not love you or respect you. Because when you love people for real, you do not want to hurt them. And I don't give a damn who don't like what I'm saying, whoever watched this video, because I'm just speaking the truth. This is not the way relationships go. Keep your hands to yourself. If you cannot get along with someone, you need to separate, whether it's a man hitting or the female hitting. Why do you guys stay there and take that bull crap? And then you're calling the police continuously over and over again for what? If you're going to go back with this dude, what's the point? If you're going to go back with this woman, why are you even leaving? I honestly try to sit here over and over all the time and try to figure out, because I got people in my family that does this type of stuff. How do these people get back together? Keep on getting back together. You know what I'm saying? And then the same stuff happens a couple weeks down the line or a couple months. And I know what I'm talking about because I told y'all before, my very first real relationship, that my ex, who was a good dude, but he got on drugs and stuff and started fighting me. I'm not the type that'll take an ass whooping. I'm just be perfectly honest, y'all. And that's on everything. I don't care what I got to get. I'm just not doing that. Okay, so that's why I don't like to link up with dudes that can't control themselves because I can't control myself either. If you put your hands on me, I don't know what I may do. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be me trying to hit you because I'm not trying to fight no dude. And that's on everything. You got some women that will fight a dude heads on. I'm not fighting no dude because I know he's stronger and everything else. You're gonna be 6 feet under because I don't play all of that stuff. So that's why I don't talk to dudes that appear or if I think they do domestic violence type stuff against me, or others for that matter. Because a lot of times some of these dudes are violent toward other people as well, over foolishness. You know what I'm saying? That's why last night I was telling you guys, if you're with a dude that's controlling, you want to tell you everything you should and shouldn't do. He's trying to control everything you do. He's disrespectful, calling you names, threatening you, just doing weird shit. You don't need to be in that relationship. Just assure if you are with a woman that's doing the same thing. If she's out here telling you she's gonna kill you, she's gonna slap the shit out of you, she's gonna poison you, dude, why are you still with her? That's weird. And I said this yesterday. It's so much easier for a man to leave in regards to financially than it is for a woman. Okay. As far as personally, I still believe that men can leave a woman quicker than a woman can leave a man because women emotions and stuff are a little tad different than men. And some women can handle a lot of things, but for the most part, a lot of women can't. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like more men can handle just getting up leaving than a woman because a lot of times this type of woman is probably in a household where the man is the primary breadwinner or either he's making more money and she's probably depending on him. And then some women, if they have kids with the dude, they want to keep that family together. Like in my case, when I used to fight with my ex, I was trying to keep our family together. And I was worried about what everybody else gonna think, and all this other bull crap. And they do that too, worry about what everybody else gonna think instead of getting themselves out of that situation so they can be happier and safe. There are so many cases, y'all. There are so many cases of women getting killed by men who beat the shit out of them. Okay, it was one that happened not too recently. She didn't get killed, but he beat her so severely that they had it all over the news. The dude did it right in front of the house, in front of the neighbors and everything. You know what I'm saying? Beat the shit out of this lady. And they weren't even together anymore. They were like, ex. So I'm telling you, when you with these dudes that are giving off red flags, you got to separate yourself from them. And you cannot go to places where you know they're going to look for you. You got to change your whole life around. I tell you guys this all the time. It's not so much the same for men. You do have some crazy ass women out there that will go after you and try to do stuff to you and things like that. But for the most part, a lot of men have, came back and hurt women and sometimes the kids too. So for me, I think if you're involved in a domestic violence situation, you definitely need to just restructure your whole entire life because you never know what this person is going to do. Those restraining orders, those are good, but they're not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't give a damn about a restraining order. Okay, so along with the restraining order, you need to get yourself away from that entire environment. I don't give a damn what you got to do. Just get away from this person wherever you think you may be, even sometimes changing jobs. That's why I said when you meet people, you have to watch who you date because one person can mess up your life where you have to change everything. Fortunately, when I was involved in this type of situation, dude, my ex wasn't that crazy like that. He knew that I was also, a little crazy myself. I could go off. So he knew that he couldn't threaten me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he know what the hell I was going to do. You know what I'm saying? I was going to retaliate. And that's just on everything. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and wait for you to come. I can wait, but I'm going to be waiting with something, waiting for you. I'm going to be looking out and stuff. So I never had to worry about that with him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, we would just get into it and it would just stay right there. He was never like, I'm going to come back and fuck you up and stuff like that. Just like one time I did say something similar to that because of what he did, but I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying in this today's world, obviously People are doing a lot of killing and stuff of women and their children, because of situations involving domestic violence. I mean, I have done many, many lives on women who have gotten killed, or either their kids, because this man was beating their butts before, and then he's mad and things like that, and then it gets out of hand. And as a woman, and I'm being serious right now, as a woman, we have to get our kids away from this type of environment. I don't give a damn if you have to struggle. I don't give a damn if you may be homeless. Okay, you need to get out of these situations because it's never going to end good. And anyway, even if just say even if he did not kill you or anything, who wants to wake up scared that one day you are going to make your significant other mad where he's going to slap the shit out of you? That's not a happy life. That is not a happy life. So why would you guys want to be like involved in that? You know what I'm saying? Just like even with men, why would you want to be involved with a woman that constantly, want to put her hands on you, putting you down, just doing weird shit? Why? It is. Look, it's not easy leaving. I'm gonna keep it real. It really isn't. But sometimes you have to think about what is the most beneficial for you. Like I always say, if a person is bringing more cons to your life, the CONS, because y'all know I be talking crazy, than positives, it's time for that person to bounce. If you can't talk together with that person and y'all come to a good solution. But in regards to domestic violence, though, that is really a different situation, because a lot of times when people do fight, their significant others, especially men, a lot of times, y'all, they repeat this behavior over and over again. So in this case, I just, me personally, I don't suggest that you stay with a person, a man that likes to fight you. Okay. If you want to try and go to counseling and it helps, that's on you. But for me, from my experience and from what I've seen in other relationships, when people be calling me up and stuff like that, they usually do it again. Okay. Just like cheaters. Sometimes people do make a mistake and they cheat one time and you may take them back and go to counseling. But for me, y'all, if a dude cheats on me like my husband or even boyfriend, I'm really done with it. Perfectly honest about that, because usually they go back and cheat again. And you are being very disrespectful, just like you're being very disrespectful when you are abusing your partner, and you cannot love that person. I hate when I hear women talk about this man love them and they're beating the shit out of them. He love you, but he punch you in your face. He punch you in your mouth. Your mouth is bleeding. You got a black eye. You got bruises all over you. You got to put on makeup. You got to put on sunglasses. You got to lie. Why? And then you talking about you in love with him when he's not giving you that love back. Now, let me tell you the 5 main types of violence. Okay, so you guys can know. You got the physical violence. You got the verbal violence, which is when your partner is basically threatening you, belittling you, calling you names, and doing stuff like that. Then you got the psychological violence when he's playing with your mentality or she's playing with it. You know what I'm saying? When I talk, guys, I'm talking about both, but you're going to hear me say men a lot because this affects women more than it does men. And that's just on everything. Okay. Sexual violence is when he takes sex from you and you don't want to, because a lot of people like to use that biblical scripture about being head of household and it's a man's right and things like that. The thing is, I'm sure God does not want you to rape, the RAPE, your partner. Okay. How is that you um, doing as you should do according to what God says? And if you're supposed to love your wife like Jesus loved the church, I don't see you forcing her or taking anything. Okay. And that's just on everything. And that's why they do have sexual violence, because a lot of people, not a lot, but some men tend to think they can just go ahead and take something because you are married to this woman and you can't. Okay. And that's just on everything. Okay. I'm not going to cover the other one because I don't have anything to do with domestic violence, but um, domestic violence can be put into different categories because there are different type of domestic violence situations. All right. And they can stem from many different things. And overall, it's just not something that, people should be engaging in. Okay. And that's on everything. Let's see. So the most common causes of violence includes being frustrated, um, not getting your way, um, mad. Frustrated, mad is almost the same, but like sometimes dudes will, get crazy if a woman is like cheating, or she looks like she's about to cheat, or she's talking to a guy, even just being nice. He may take that the wrong way because he may be insecure, or he may have had relationships where his ex cheated on him or whatever case is. So if he see you being friendly with a dude and it's just innocent, he may get mad and then want to get in an argument and they end up hitting you or something, you know. So domestic violence situation can happen for many different reasons, and that's just on everything. A mature person who really does care about you, if you are involved in a situation where you think your partner is being disrespectful, you're not going to be hitting her. You're going to be talking to her, letting her know you don't like it and not to do it again. And if she does it again, then the relationship is just over. You're not going to try to hit her to make her not do it. It's not going to stop her anyway. She'll just sneak and do it. That's stupid. I never understood why some men think if they beat a woman's ass, she will stop cheating. No, dum dum. She's going to still cheat. She's going to do it where you won't know. As a matter of fact, when she get everything straight with him, she's probably going to stop talking to you and get with him. So that's not the way you handle a relationship. If somebody's doing something to you, I don't know why y'all think y'all somebody's daddy. I really just don't know why y'all do that. You need to talk to this chick and find out why she did it, or just leave the girl alone, point blank, because you can't train a grown ass person. Y'all kill me with that training stuff too. Who can you train? Train yourself. Train yourself to learn how to be in a relationship. Train yourself to keep your hands to yourself. Train yourself to be in control and not somebody else make you do weird shit. Train yourself to do that. Okay? Goodness. Train yourself to pick a better partner. Then you don't have to go through certain things. And most importantly, train yourself to get some damn mental help, because something is wrong with men and women who like to go around and hit their partners because they're not getting their way, or because they're mad or embarrassed, or for whatever reason. So that's what you guys need to train yourself in, because I'm telling you straight up, it is a beautiful thing when you can be in a relationship and don't have to worry about one or the other putting their hands on the other person. Okay, it's very, very nice to be in that type of relationship. Now, according to this survey, um, some sources state that gay men and lesbian couples experience domestic violence at a much higher rate than heterosexual couples, while other sources state domestic violence among gay, lesbian, and bisexual people might be higher than among heterosexual people. That's what they say. Okay, I don't know if it is or not. Um, I can't say. From the last study that I looked at, it said that I was really not looking at gay people and things like that. I was just looking at male and women, and it says that women are victims of domestic violence more than men. Okay, as a matter of fact, it was a very high rate for women, and it was a low rate for men. Okay. Um, And a lot of people who do engage in domestic violence, just like this article is saying, they are exposed to family members in their immediate household that engaged in domestic violence too. Often they may have seen their dad beat up their mom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why women do domestic violence against men. I'm thinking it's probably the same reason. You know what I'm saying? Seeing their mom or even their father. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's one of the main reasons why men especially end up doing the same thing. Also, another reason too is because, I'm not gonna lie, society somewhat instills that into a man's head as well, that it's cool, because I have looked at old movies and stuff where some of these men, even like on Maverick, that old ass show, And the way he's just pushing down women and stuff like that, and if they did something wrong or whatever, all of that just makes it seem like it's okay if a woman gets out of line, just put her in her place. And that's just crazy thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that TV, society as a whole, even some older school people, I think all of that plays a role into some men thinking it's their right to hit their women. And it's not your right. Okay. I don't give a shit where you read that at. I don't give a shit who taught you that. It's not right. And I wish more women would start stepping up and defend themselves. Okay. And I'm not talking about physically either, because it's hard to fight back a man. Because when you guys stop letting these men abuse you, they'll get the lesson. I mean, they'll get this. They'll get the not the lesson, but they'll get the I can't remember the word I'm looking for. They will get they'll understand that they can't be putting their hands on you, and that's just on every damn thing. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. They will understand that they should not be putting their hands on you. Let me tell her. Hold on. God, this girl be ready so quick. You can't do one thing to the next thing without them bugging you all damn day. But yeah, for real. It's like I'm a taxi. But I try to give me 15 minutes and I'll be up there. Damn. But I think all of that plays a role into why some men are just violent. You know what I'm saying? Then some are just straight up violent anyway, because they do, violent shit, period. They be out here fighting all the time. They may have been in jail fighting. They just around a whole environment of a bunch of damn, thuggish type behavior, where they hit women and, fight other people, so it's just many different things. And some people do have mental illness too that can cause them to be aggressive. And some of these aggressive people take their aggression out on their partner, and they do it in a physical manner. So it's many different reasons why people are abusive, physically abusive. She said, okay, I'm gonna get 15 minutes. I only got 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes. Okay. So here we go. Here are some signs of some violent behavior so you guys can know. Repeated loss of temper. And I tell you guys this all the time. If a man or a woman can't control their temper and they flying off, acting like they want to hit you, give it time. Eventually they probably will. Okay. Listen, when you get into an argument, nobody should begin to the point where a person is going off so much that he's making you or she's making you feel intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Or making you feel like you may get hit. Point blank. You can have a constructive argument without making the other person feel like you may lash out and hit them. Okay, point blank. The next one is frequent physical fighting. Like I said before, I just said that when people fight all the time, even with other people, or they be on the verge of fighting you, that's a telltale sign right there. Okay. Here we go. Increased use of drugs, alcohol. Again, a drunk ain't shit. I don't give a damn if I do make y'all mad. A drunk ain't shit. When your ass is intoxicated, I don't give a damn what you talking about. You are more susceptible to doing weird shit. Okay, I've seen it so many times. Y'all asses be looking a hot mess and acting a hot mess and fucking stink. So I don't know why y'all like to get drunk as hell. You be throwing up all over the place, saying stuff you shouldn't be saying, doing things you shouldn't be doing, even doing sexual shit when you shouldn't, because you're intoxicated. Why do you people get drunk like that? It's okay to drink to enjoy yourself, but getting drunk to the point where you're going to be physically violent or start running your damn mouth telling shit that you shouldn't be telling or doing stuff that you shouldn't do. I have one friend said he got so drunk that he engaged in some gay sex. Okay, so please. Okay, so yeah, when you are drinking to get drunk, sloppy ass drunk, and you're doing drugs to get sloppy ass high as hell, you are more susceptible to engaging in violent behavior and other crazy ass behavior. And why some people like to associate with people in their life as a partner that engage in things like this, abusing these things, I don't know why. Okay, but a lot of people are physically violent, on their partners because of this reason. Hey, Brenda, thank you for coming in. And again, I said this before, announcing plans or threats to do something to you. If your man or woman is constantly, when you get in an argument, telling you they're going to fuck you up, Believe what they say. They are going to fuck you up eventually. So why are you still with this person? I don't know how y'all look at domestic violence, y'all, but it's a serious situation. Every damn day, some woman, even some men, are being physically assaulted, okay, by their significant other. You got women getting beat the hell out of by their so-called husbands and boyfriends. You got women being killed by their so-called husbands and boyfriends. You have innocent little kids getting hurt and killed by these stupid ass men. And some women too, with their stupid ass. Because you got some women who do domestic violence and will take stuff out on their kids because they can't do anything to the man. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, when a person's child get killed because they stay with this person, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I blame that person. Because you need to leave these people alone. When somebody is showing you signs that they are violent, I don't give a damn about them bringing you roses and gifts and giving you money and paying the bills and being sweet and giving you good love making. Girl, nothing in the world can take the place of having a good man that will not put his hands on you. Period. There is not enough apologizes and gifts or any damn thing else that should make you stay with a man that's beating your ass. And if you got kids, putting your children at risk. Much like when y'all stay with these damn men that be sexually abusing y'all damn kids, and you know it. You need your ass kicked, and that's on everything. And I'm sick of these YouTubers getting up on YouTube and people getting up on TV and everywhere else sugarcoating every damn thing. If you are with an abusive person, whether you are a man or a woman, and certainly if you have kids involved, you need to get yourself away from these people. Thank you, Brenda. For real. There is not enough love in the world that will make me stay with some abusive ass man. Because you should love yourself more and you definitely should love your kids more. Y'all be so scared that you're not going to have a man. You're so scared to get out here and do stuff on your own that you would stay with a dude because he makes all the fucking money, but he being your fucking ass every fucking damn time he gets a chance to. I can pull up 50,000 stories right now of women who have gotten killed from some man that they are dating or married to, and their kids have gotten hurt or killed. And you know what? Even if they don't get hurt or killed, when you are in a relationship with a dude and you have older kids, right? And they're seeing this, a lot of times these kids jump in it. And then somebody gets hurt. Much like that lady where she called her son when that dude was hitting her in the restaurant, McDonald's, wherever the fuck that was at. And her son came on there and killed him. And then some people told me she should have called her son. Are y'all fucking crazy? If her son hurt his mom, he's going to come over there in her defense. And I actually think he did the right thing. I really do. Because if it would have been my mom, I would have came with a GUN too, and I would have blew that dude head off. And that's just on everything. Because I'm not going to stand there and let nobody physically assault my mom, and I'm a female. So when y'all women want to stay in these relationships with these men who beat y'all asses and y'all have kids there, think about your children if you're not thinking about yourself. You know, even when they're young, they will get into that fight. I remember getting into fights when I saw my stepdad fighting my mom. Fortunately, we never got hurt, but we got into those fights. So I know what I'm talking about. When I tell y'all stuff on these lives, I'm just not making this shit up or just reading books all the time. I'm telling you from my own experience. Fortunately, when I met my ex who was abusive, I didn't have, my kids, I just had a child, and that child was a baby. I didn't know what was going on. But you know what? My mom got involved in that one time. My sister did. Okay? My cousin did. So that's another reason why we need to get away from people who cannot control themselves. Control is a good blessing to have, especially when you're in a relationship and claim you love each other. It is good to have that. And if you, and just like, some people do, like I said, domestic violence because they have mental problems going on. The thing about it is that anybody can suffer mental problems, you know what I'm saying? Especially like if you're in a long-term relationship or marriage, and then all of a sudden your spouse gets mental problems. The only thing that you can do in that is make sure this person is getting the adequate treatment and medications and everything else, and try to work together with them to, correct their problem or to control it. Okay. And that's all I can tell you about that. Now, when you first meet a person and they suffer from mental diseases and things like that, it's good if they be upfront and tell you about it, and then you can research it and all that stuff. And then, just, I guess, just watch, talk to him or her and just see, because certain mental disorders do make a person more susceptible to physical violence. And that's just on everything. And I don't care who don't like what I said, just look it up. It does. Certain mental illness does make you more susceptible of engaging in physical violence. And you guys should just know that. That's why if you meet somebody like this, you look, hopefully they be honest. You look up stuff, you check out things, talk to that person, see what they're taking. Just basically just be watching before you get all wrapped up in this person. And if you're already married to somebody like this, or you're in a relationship with somebody like this, the most thing you can do, if you want to, if they have not hit you before or anything like that, is basically make sure they're getting their treatment they need, their medication, and you know how to constructively have arguments and disagreements. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can do. But a lot of people, some people, they're just fucking no good. That's why they beat women. They're just no good, y'all. I helped a whole lady um, escape from her husband. She tried to pretend like he wasn't beating her ass, but I know she was lying. No woman is going to run from a man like she was running and secretive like she did if he wasn't threatening her or trying to fight her. She was even warning me that he may try to follow us, and I was like, his ass better not follow me. He can follow all he wants to, but he better not come up to my car with no bullshit, because you won't be having no husband. And I mean that on everything. I'm not getting ready to let no man hit me. Okay. And so, she undid her phone and all that stuff and went to get another phone and turned that phone completely off and took the battery out of it. So that was cool, because I'll help you, but don't be getting me involved in your bullshit, because the thing about it, I don't give a fuck about your husband. I just don't. If he put his hands on me, he gonna wish he didn't. Okay? Because like I just told you before, I went through this stuff at a very early age. And like very early, I was a kid. Okay, and I was defending myself as a kid against a dude. And I would not let him abuse me. You think as a grown ass woman, I'm getting ready to let some dude do this? At this point in time, y'all women better stop being weak. And when I say stop being weak, I'm not telling you go get a weapon and do something bad. What I'm saying is stop being weak, accepting these dudes that hit you and staying in these relationships. And got excuses for this shit. Don't accept no dude that's beating your ass or abusing your children. Get away from this dude. Just like any men, don't be accepting any woman that is abusing you physically or abusing your children. You need your ass kicked if you allow that to happen. I have seen so many stories where the mother has did something to the kids or killed the kid, and this dude and didn't do shit, didn't do anything. Talking about he don't know. Why don't you know? Why didn't you know that your wife was capable of doing these things? You couldn't tell? There are warning signs. Even when you think there is no warning signs, y'all, there are warning signs to almost everything. We as people just don't see them all, or we refuse to look at them. So we got to stop doing that and start doing what we need to do as parents. Even if we're not a parent, we need to do what we need to do to help ourselves get out of situations. This lady call every fucking day. Man. Wait, y'all, hold on. Let me, this lady, man. This is why I tell y'all, when y'all get old, as you age, I can't even mute this, because then she gonna know I'm, you know what I'm saying, it may answer the phone. But this is why I tell y'all, when y'all start aging, it's very crucial to find yourself a partner. Y'all be walking around here talking about y'all don't need a man or a woman, y'all lying. Because as you age, it's a good thing to have somebody to go through the aging process with you and to share things with you. Because that's a scary ass experience. Okay. I'd be looking at old people and I'd be like, damn, I hope I have somebody to grow old with like that. Because damn, I can imagine, the things that these people be going through when they're alone. And I already know what some go through because I have met older people, 80 years old, don't have nobody else, 70 some, even 60 some. Shit. You want a partner, a good partner, so y'all can experience all that together, so y'all can help each other. That's why when you get a certain age, all that cheating, going from woman to woman and men to men, you need to cut that shit out. Okay, because you're gonna be by your stupid ass self alone, and you can fool the world and everybody else about you love being by yourself, but tell it to yourself the next time you land on that damn floor and you don't got nobody to help you up, or you need help with bills and you don't have nobody to help you there, or you need someone to talk to that's not going to go spread your shit around to everybody and you don't have nobody to talk to, or you just want comfort, or you just want some company to do something with. Tell me or tell other people that then, because y'all ain't fooling me. Shit. People who be by themselves, I have met so many, like I just said before, that be in the car with me when I was doing Lyft, that want to talk all damn day because they didn't have nothing to go home to. And I would talk to them, y'all. So don't sit up here on social media and all these other places about what you don't need when your ass know you're getting older. And stop fucking playing games when your ass is 40 some years old, and certainly at 50, because your ass is getting old. And damn, if you're doing it at 60, you need your ass whooped. And that's on everything. You're old as hell and you're still playing games, especially some of you men, especially some of you black men. Cut that shit out. For real. Like I said, it'd be so much that I want to talk about on my lives versus this foolishness that some of these people be on YouTube talking about all the damn day. It's so many important issues, and especially that black people as a whole need to start looking at. Not just domestic violence, but all types of shit. You know? And sometimes, y'all, I hate to say it, you have to get up on social media and use a little profanity because people will not listen to you when you're sounding meek and like you are scared to talk. So stop being afraid to tell people when they're wrong. Okay? Stop agreeing to what society wants you to always agree to. Stop thinking that men have the right to beat your ass. And men, stop thinking you have the right to beat on a woman, because you do not have that right, my guy. You don't have that right. Listen, when I be cussing, I hate to bring up the Bible, but some people do use the Bible as a reference to that head of household. But when you want to use that, use it all the way, my guy. You don't beat your wife. You don't disrespect your wife. You don't cheat on your wife. You don't do all of these weird shit y'all be doing. Just like she does not hit you. She don't disrespect you. She don't cheat on you. This is why marriages can't stay together. This is why relationships don't stay together. Who in the heck wants to keep on going from woman to woman, starting back over, and men to men? And for all you people be talking about different sex and all this stuff, let me tell you straight up. Once you have so many, I done had men tell me this. And after that 2 or 3 minutes is over, you all start almost feeling the same. Because some are smaller, some are bigger, some are more softer, some are more harder, some are more into that, some are not. Just like with men. Some are bigger, smaller, some can move that ocean, some can't. Okay? But basically, the overall thing, if you're not doing something because you're really in love with somebody and y'all really have a connection and y'all are equally yoked or evenly yoked, y'all, it's not going to really be all what you think is going to be in the long run. Okay, point blank. That's why people do cheat. That's why people do lack the skills to control themselves when they get into heated arguments. They start hitting. They start saying derogative shit to each other. This is why all these things happen. And that's just on everything. Hey, Bronze, thank you for coming in. That is on everything. See, the thing about it for me is that we can get on social media all damn day, have all these little discussions and all these little topics we talk about regarding relationships. But if you don't start looking in the mirror and seeing what you need to was that? Change in yourself and do what you need to do to make yourself better and choose partners that respect you, that appreciate you, um, that love you for real, you're gonna always be looking, and you're gonna always find yourself involved with people that don't deserve you. And I laugh because not that it's funny. I laugh because I be laughing at these people excuses for everything. You know, I really do, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Got an excuse for everything. I hit this chick because she was running her mouth. I hit her because she cheated. I hit her because she hit me. I almost said something. If I was not even on this line, I would have said it. But dude, you don't hit her because she hit you. If she's hitting you, get away from this stupid ass chick. Okay, get away from her. Why are you with her? Why are you with her? And I laugh because I'm trying to figure out why are you with her? Because if she's hitting you, my guy, she don't love you. She don't even respect your ass. That's why she's hitting you. That's why she's treating you like you're a sucker and demasculating you, like I always say, or emasculating you, however you say it. That's why she's doing that. So why are you with her? You don't need to try to tame her. Shit. You need to leave her and go find somebody else that you don't need to tame because they already know how to respect you as a man. Okay? That's what you need to do. Just like women. Okay? You don't have to worry about fighting this dude or grabbing a weapon. No, what you need to do is leave him alone and get away from him completely. Okay? I mean, completely. And also stop being scared. Because I know for a prime, I know straight up when anybody, even animals, think you are scared of them, they tend to mess with you more. I used to be a scary ass girl when I used to be in school. My mom used to beat my ass because she would be like, if you go to school, you let people hit you, I'm gonna whoop your ass when you come home. And I used to get my ass whooped every time. And you know what? I think when I turned probably 17, I stopped being so scary. But when I started fighting that dude back, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm actually glad that we had those fights because that really taught me how not to be scary. I lost all my fear when I started fighting him back. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. So I want to thank him for helping me right there because man, oh man. But you don't need to be going through that to stop being scary. You just need to stop being scared. Okay? Just stop being scared. Stop letting these men abuse you and leave this person. That's what I mean when I say stop being scared. And if he threatens you, you go file your restraining order, you go tell the police, you do all of that. But you also find out what else you need to do and protect yourself. Because restraining orders don't protect you like that, okay? Some people don't give a crap about no restraining order, okay? Me and this chick did a restraining order on each other. Okay, she did one on me because she kept on coming to my door, and I told her, if you come to my door again, you won't be going leaving. And so she told the police, it's the judge or whatever the case is, you know, and she got a restraining order on me. We was doing restraining orders on each other the same day. And then I got one on her, but this bitch still came down there to my place, trying to get me to come off my porch to come down there, like, you know, both of us would have got in trouble because she would have violated hers and I would have violated mine. But I ain't dumb, honey. I'm not a dumbass woman. I already knew that I should not walk up to her. You know what I'm saying? She came up them stairs. I was gonna show her what's up, but she didn't. And she also knew not to come up them stairs. But anyway, somebody else, some other people took over for me. So, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, I'm just saying, restraining orders, restrain. Restrain. Some people it actually scares and they do stay away from you. But some people don't, y'all. That's why I believe in self-defense. I'm not gonna lie. I believe in that damn law. You know what I'm saying? All the way. I really do. That act or whatever, the self-defense act, I have you said, I believe in that because you got to know it. That's the first thing. And you just have to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? But when you are in this situation initially, you try to get away from it, not try to help this dude stop hitting you. Shit, he need to go help himself. And then maybe when he help himself and get counseling and get the services he needs, maybe then Maybe I say no, but you know how it goes. Maybe then y'all can get back together, but you don't need to help him. You need to help himself because something is wrong with him. Just like a chick who does that, you don't need to help her. She need to help herself. You need to help yourself away from that relationship. That's crazy as hell. Help. You help people who get strung out on drugs when you're in a relationship or you married to them, especially in a marriage, if they're not being violent or doing no crazy shit. That's who you help. You help people who struggle with mental illness if they're not doing crazy shit and you guys are in a relationship or in a marriage. Okay? I'm not talking about people who crazy as fuck and they trying to kill you and things like that. I'm talking about people who just suffer from little mental illness and may need another person to be there for them and help them through situations and things like that. That's what I'm talking about. If anybody started becoming violent, I don't give a damn if it's your kids. You have to do something about that. That's a whole nother show. These people with these violent kids that abuse them. The whole thing is the same for me though. Anybody that's doing domestic violence to you, you need to get away from them. Point blank. Why put yourself through this shit? Okay, and that's on everything. You know that I'm gonna definitely come back with a part 2 of this because I didn't get a chance to go over the cases of domestic violence, where women have gotten killed. I'm even going to give you some where men have gotten killed because I want to keep it fair over here. Domestic violence just does not happen to women. It does happen to women more than men, but there are men who are in relationships like that and get the shit beat out of them. Some have even got killed. So when I come back with another video, I'll probably give you guys all of that information because I didn't get a chance to do it today in this one because I have to go. But I will tell you the rate of it and stuff. Let me see. I don't even want to say the word because sometimes I can say it, and some damn times I'll just butcher this word. Oh God, I really will. So it's like some days I can say it, just weird, So they said 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men have experienced some form of physical violence by an intimate partner. So right then and there, you see that women are abused more than men. Okay, and this type of, when y'all think y'all can just slap a woman or a man, it's still domestic violence. Even shoving, even pushing. Okay. So 1 in 7 women and 1 in 25 men have been injured by an intimate partner. So as you see, more women have been injured by a man versus vice versa. Okay. So around the world, 30% of women have experienced intimate partner violence or non-partner sexual violence. That's 736 million women around the world, y'all. That's crazy. So there's a lot of people think they have a right to do this. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. That's crazy. And the couples that have the highest domestic violence rates is lesbians with 44% and bisexual women with 61%. Okay. 35% of straight women. Okay. And 29% of straight men. All right. What does domestic violence impact them? No, excuse me. Who does domestic violence impact the most? Women. More women than men experience family, domestic, and sexual violence. Okay. That's according to a study done September the 7th, 2023. Okay. There are around 6,800 homicides, yeah, and $2.2 million worth of medically treated injuries due to an intimate partner violent behavior. And they say that usually costs them yearly around $37 billion. Y'all need to cut that shit out. I'm telling you. 50% of battered women who are employed are harassed at work by their abusive partners. So when y'all get up here and start talking about men getting beat like they are at the same rate as a woman, stop. It's not the same. Some are getting beaten, but not like it is with women. And this is a serious problem that needs to be addressed versus all this other bull crap that people like to talk about on social media all damn day and night. 2 and 3 times a day. They will get up in the morning and talk about bullshit before they even wash their asses real good. Let's see. So, what is the most common abuse in the USA? Neglect. Okay, child abuse. That's a damn shame. So, the most places they have, the common places in U.S. where they have the most domestic abuse is in Nevada, South Carolina, Tennessee, Louisiana, Virginia, Texas, New Mexico, Hawaii, Arizona, and Georgia. You see a lot of southern states down here, huh? Mm-mm-mm. And the number one abuse in the world is intimate partner violence. This is crazy, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to continue this topic because I want to tell you guys some cases of people who have gotten killed, men and women. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys that. I'm going to try to come back tonight and do Prince too, because that's a trip out of that subject with these conspiracy theories. So I'm gonna try to come back tonight and do Prince topic, but it's gonna be late. And then maybe I'll tell you about. I'll probably go do a separate video for domestic violence because that's a separate issue. Okay, so tune in tonight if you're up. It's gonna be late, 10 o'clock Pacific time, which is like 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m. on the East Coast, 12 a.m. on Central Coast. Okay, so tune in for that tonight. Before I leave, let me go ahead and give you that hotline number just in case you are a woman or even a man who is experiencing domestic violence from your partner. You can call the 24/7 hotline at 1-800. Let me put it in this chat. 1-800-799-7233. And that's for if you are, this is the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Let me get out of here. Wait, damn, I don't know how I be typing. This lady right here cannot type. Okay, even when I type fast, I be making all these. Look at this. Oh, I got to spell right. Okay, here we go. So yeah, this is the number in case you are being abused or whatever the case is. Or you can text START, START to 88788. You can also chat with someone as well. All right. And their official website is domestic violence, the hotline.org. Okay. Domestic violence, the hotline.org. And if you're in a situation like this, don't think it's normal because it's not. Don't listen to him or even her telling you that it's normal because it's not. Try to get away from this person. Don't tell them you're leaving either. I don't know why y'all do that. Don't be telling them shit. Just leave. When they go to work and you know they're actually at work, female, male, whatever the hell, when you get a chance, no, fuck that. Make the chance, okay? And get your shit and leave and don't go somewhere where they can find you, my guy or my girl. Don't do that. Goodness. Get away, especially women that are involved in these type of relationships, and call that number 1-800-799-7233. Okay. And if you witness someone engaging in domestic violence, even if you don't want to get involved, at least try to call the police. Okay. At least try to do that. Or if you were like with friends and they're about to engage in this, try to stop your friend from doing it. Okay. Female, male, whatever. Try to stop them, much like when I was trying to stop those kids. Just try to stop it. Okay. And try to calm them down. Strangers, just call the police. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a good thing to call the police. Sometimes it's not, but sometimes it is. All right. Other than that, guys, again, you can test the domestic hotline at START, START to 88788, or you can go to their official website, which is again domestic violence, the hotline.org. You can also chat with them, I guess, through that website. But most importantly, there's the number 1-800-799-7233. And I'll do part two to this where I show you some cases where some people have gotten killed, both men and women, including kids as well. I'm going to do that because I want you guys to stop this fight. It's not good. Okay. And then the next topic we're going to talk about is that cheating, because we need to stop that too, especially, Black families. We need to be a family and be together more stronger and just be really solid. Okay. For real, for real. Okay. Because the Black family, oh my God, is really, lacking. All right. All people need to do this, but Black families are lacking the structure, all of that. So we need to definitely, get to being a family, doing the things we need to do as men and women, and just being, um, productive in our relationships and have a better, more fulfilling, happier, um, cheat free, domestic violence free, respectful, appreciative relationships. Okay. And that's what my channel is about too, not just about no bull crap. Okay. So if you're not for that bull crap and you want some real stuff, no beefing and shit with everybody on YouTube and all this other bull crap, come to Shades too. Because we're going to have fun over here. We're going to also talk about serious stuff, and we're going to talk about some foolishness. Okay. But we ain't going to be talking about no stupid ass foolishness. And that's on everything. All right. Let me do my roll call and get out of here. I want to thank Don Play, Don Play, Don Play. Thank you for coming in. Jersey Rich, thank you for coming in, showing support, my guy. Thank you so much. Hey, yeah, that fight was a mess. I'm glad I wouldn't fight. You know what I'm saying? Brenda, thank you for coming in, showing support, girl. Thank you so much. Yeah, he was really too damn drunk. Anytime you can get that drunk and let somebody do some gay stuff to you, and you're not gay, something ain't right. He's bisexual though. I don't care what he say. All right, ain't nobody just gonna be magically, gay because they drunk. All right, you can tell that to somebody else who believe that bull crap. Bronze Flat Power Guy, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Did I tell you hey when you came in? I think I did, but thank you, hon. Thank you so much. He always come over here, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. Iceman, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Y'all see, I didn't just attack me, and I did both. Okay, so y'all don't be hating. All right, all right. And Nightbot always doing this job. Y'all better get Nightbot if y'all have a channel. All right, y'all do lives. All right. Other than that, guys, don't forget to thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, you can also, wait a minute, hold up. Damn. You can also subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. Subscribe. All right. You see, I had to say it right. Also, hit that bell notifications so you can be notified, all right, of any videos. Check out my video I did where I went to a real coin maze, y'all. Especially like the last 15 minutes of it. That's where I got lost at and started tripping out and shit. All right. I was trying to control it. I did, but I still was tripping. You know what I'm saying? I had to edit out some too because I was just tripping out at one point. But anyway, y'all, if y'all want to show support to this channel, besides thumbing up notification button, hitting that and subscribing and watching all of my other videos and stuff in my shorts, you can also do a Cash App to $ShadesTube. All Cash App donations are used to better this channel, like pay for StreamYard and things like that. So you can definitely do that if you want to. All right. Okay. And thank you in advance. All right. Let me go back over here and take this off, y'all. I think I left that up there long enough. That number right there. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys later on, y'all, later on tonight. Other than that, have a great work day. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys in my next video. This is ShadesTube. And I am out, y'all. Peace out. Peace out. Oh, my gosh. Good night, y'all. Well, not good night. Good evening. Not good evening. Good afternoon.